Receive it now with his stripes.
Thank you, Jesus.
I'm healed. I'm set free. My mind, my body, my soul, everything.
Everything. Let it begin in me.
Let the healing begin.
Oh,
Thank you, Father,
yeah.
for my healing. And the opening of prison to them that are bound, to proclaim the acceptable year of the Lord and the day of vengeance of our God, to comfort Alvernus Johnson, all that mourn, to appoint unto them that mourn in Zion, to give them beauty for their ashes, the oil of joy for mourning, the garment of praise for the spirit of heaviness, that they may be called the trees of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, Prophetess Moriah, that he might be glorified, that he shall build the wastes. The wastes, they shall raise up the former desolation, and they shall repair the waste cities and the desolation of many generations. I want to go down to verse number 7. For your shame, you shall have double. For your shame, you shall have double, and for your confusion they shall rejoice in their portion. Therefore in the land they shall possess double. Everything joy shall be unto them. For your shame, Keisha, for your shame, the painful feeling, Apostle Edmonds, shame, the painful feeling arising from consciousness of something dishonorable, something improper, something ridiculous done by oneself. It is self-inflicted pain. The experience of shame is a feeling of being unworthy. I don't want you to touch the phone yet. I feel so unworthy. I feel bad. I feel wrong. It can be uncomfortable because you have to hold it on the inside of you. The word shame means different things to different people. Shame is not like guilt. Guilt comes from other people making you feel a certain way. But shame, Prophetess Eve, comes from on the inside. The shame, on the other hand, involve negative feelings about oneself. It don't make no difference. I know that's broken English, evangelist, but it don't make no difference whether or not you are pretty or whether or not you are beautiful. You can't tell, because shame is nothing to do with the outward appearance. Shame has to do with I feel my Baptist tonight. Shame has to do with something on the inside. I don't care how many tongues you speak in. I don't care what many titles you have. Shame is something that you can camouflage and nobody knows it but you. But tonight, because I would not be a good preacher if I didn't give you relief of what I'm talking about. But tonight, it's not about anybody but you. It's not about the man that gave you guilt trips. It's not about the woman that walked away. Tonight is about you and making you feel better tonight. But you've been walking around with something that has encumbered you, something, y'all ain't saying nothing in here, that has burdened you down, that tonight I got on this, but I look good tonight. But this is not how I look all the time, because I'm carrying something, I'm going to talk about me, that you cannot see. And usually I have armor bearers, but here's the thing about armor bearers. Armor bearers can't help you with your shame. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Your friends can't help you with your shame. I'm trying, don't touch the organ because I feel something coming. Your church members, pastor, man and woman of God, they can't help you with your shame because it's something on the inside. and you're carrying it around tonight. Some of you that are looking in the audience tonight, you're carrying around shame. But I want to decree and declare by the power of God that I am anointed tonight to lift, to lift every shame of your past. Because the Spirit of the Lord, is upon me tonight. And so this shame is that you're walking around with, the shame of the fall, the shame of everybody knowing, the shame of nobody knowing, the shame of still being called, but I'm shamed. Y'all ain't saying nothing. The shame can be generational. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Let me repeat it, because there's a shame of the fall. I'm ashamed because I fell. The shame of everybody knowing it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. But this is the worst thing in the world. The shame of nobody knowing it. You have to walk around with something that nobody knows. It's eating you up. It's crawling up your flesh. Y'all ain't saying nothing. The shame, though, of being a pastor, a bishop, an apostle. I'm glad you're not here tonight, because nobody knows how you're looking at me right now. It is the shame. It is the burden of the shame. So this is, it's so heavy. I barely, Malia, I barely can pick it up. I know y'all want to help me, but you can't. Some things you can't help me with, because you're really not supposed to see it. But if you would look on the back of it, it's written all over it, shame. But you can't see it because it's on the inside. Because on the outside, I'm smiling, but the weight of the shame, Tiffany, the weight of the shame, Edmonds, is really heavy. Y'all ain't saying nothing. I want your son, I want you to feel the bag, how heavy it is, how heavy, that's the load that some people are carrying around tonight. But I came to deliver you from your shame. Now. The reason why, Pastor Dana, the bag is heavy is because the bag is not empty. There's some things in the bag. There's some things in the bag that we got to unpack tonight before we can let the preachers preach. Because they coming to help you celebrate. But I got to help you. What's here? What I have here? The shame of, get me close, molestation. Ain't nobody saying nothing now. It's that uncle. Y'all ain't saying nothing. That uncle that everybody listens to his jokes. Y'all ain't saying nothing. It's that deacon at the church. Y'all ain't saying nothing. It's that young boy that you hung out with. Y'all ain't saying nothing. And they said Johnny was such a nice boy, but secretly at night Johnny was tipping into the bedroom and touching you inappropriately, and you're shamed because nobody knows. Y'all ain't, no, it wasn't Johnny. Oh, okay, so it was your brother. Y'all ain't saying nothing. Y'all played house one day. Y'all played house, and you're carrying it around. You're carrying this heavy weight of being touched. You're carrying this. I know what it is. You're carrying around the shame of the feeling of another man. Y'all ain't saying nothing. And you are a man yourself. And the reason why, don't y'all shut me off now. The reason why a woman don't feel good to you, ain't praying for me, Alvernus. The reason why a woman don't feel good to you is because you were molested as a child. The shame of molestation. We gotta unpack it tonight, because you can't be all that God wants you to be, because it's on the inside of you tonight. But tonight, because he is alive, y'all ain't saying nothing. God is about to deliver you from the shame of molestation. I see you crying. I see the tears. I see you in the spirit, woman. I see you in the spirit, man. I see you crying there because nobody knows, because your mom and daddy, they trusted them. Wow. Mama, didn't you see what I was? Didn't you know that when you left me every time I cried? I wasn't crying because I was spoiled. I was crying because I knew what I had to deal with the babysitter. So I was molested. What else we got here? What else we got here, Malia? Oh yeah, went on a date one night and I said no, but he said yes. I said no, but he said yes. And he took advantage of me because one kiss at the door turned into more, and he forced himself on me, because molestation is those sometimes that you know, but rape is those that you don't know. Y'all ain't saying nothing. So the shame of being raped, y'all ain't saying nothing. The shame of being raped. You went on a date. You were in the church. Matter of fact, you was on your way back from a musical. You was on your way back from a Sunday afternoon service. Y'all ain't saying nothing. And on the way, help me, that's right, let the healing begin. And on the way, see, sometime it got to get tough before it get good. They're going to come and give you a victory, but right now we got to deal with you were raped. And it wasn't by somebody that didn't go to church. It was the preacher, it was the apostle, it was the bishop, it was the potentate that violated you. And you're walking around with the shame of rape. Can somebody say, can we go a little further? Then after the rape, then a few months later, you start feeling funny. Because the rape turned into pregnancy. And then you were so ashamed that you said, I'm going to do something that is sinful. I'm going to get rid of the baby. And you're walking around with the shame of abortion. You preaching, but you abort it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. You the deacon, but you talked into aborting. I'm talking to all of us in here today. It's quiet in this Methodist church tonight. But the only way that we can lift the burden, we got to deal with it first. Because when you go to Alcoholics Anonymous, they say, what's your name? My name is Greg, and I'm a what? I'm an alcoholic. You got to speak to it first. So the shame of abortion, you got rid of the baby, and now you're wondering why your wound is tied up and you can't have a child, because you have to release the shame. What else we got here? Oh, I think I know this one very well. I think I've been here a couple of times. Don't y'all guess for me, because you got your own. How about divorce? How about when you got married, you didn't expect to get divorced? How about, but you're so ashamed to talk about it because the church says, y'all ain't saying nothing, that you're going to hell because you're divorced. Y'all ain't saying nothing. But the church don't understand that some of the people that are with who they're with right now, they live in double lives. They're living in different houses. They ain't see. Y'all ain't saying nothing. But you're ashamed because you got divorced and you feel like you'll never love again. You'll never trust again. But the shame of walking around, y'all ain't helping me. I can't get no amens over here. But I promise you, I'm going to say, man, when y'all preach divorce. Come on, Bishop. I ain't never preaching this quiet on here. Divorce. I've been divorced. I was married 20 years, and then I tried it again. But that brick is coming next, so just hold on. Because I got a brick, you got a brick, all God's children. My brick ain't your brick, and your brick ain't mine. We're unpacking our bricks tonight. Because God wants to set us free tonight. Let the healing. Divorce. You can love again. You can move around again. You're free to love again. You're not a failure. I'd be doggone if I'm going to let anybody tell me don't believe in love again. I still believe in love with a divorce. I'm still anointed. Oh, okay. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh, yeah, abandonment. Abandonment. Don't look at nobody else. Look at you. I've been abandoned. They walked out. They didn't want to be bothered. They said, till death do us part. And they walked out. They walked out on the business deal. Y'all ain't saying it's when somebody leaves you and makes you think that you're no good. The shame of being abandoned. How can you dare be a man or a woman and somebody abandoned you? It messes with the fiber of your character. It messes with your inner being. Makes you feel like you're not deserving, that you're not worthy. Oh, yeah, not my soul. Yeah, boss. My soul says yes. That's the Pentecostal side to quiet. Oh, yeah, my yo, boss. Yeah, my abandoned me. I've been abandoned. I've been left. Been left for dead. But that ain't how the story ends. Hey, yeah, boy, yeah, nah. Hey, oh, yeah, my son. They left you there. They thought they had you bleeding there. They thought they were leaving you for dead. But when they came back for you, I decree and declare, tell the devil I ain't there no more. Shout yeah! Let me see. 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 Shame, divorce, all that divorce, and you're going to hell. You're going to hell. Molestation and rape and abortion. How about you can't control your eating? Come on. How about you can't control your mouth? Y'all ain't saying nothing. You're walking around. Hold on. You're walking around with the diabetes and the high bloods and all that because gluttony. The spirit of, give me that camera, the spirit of gluttony. You can't say no to an extra piece of chicken. You can't say no to ham hocks. You can't say no. Don't you do that. Don't you do that. Don't do it. You got to have another pig feet. You got to have another chitlin. You in the gym every day, but you can't control your eating. Bishop, how you going to talk to me today? Because 10 years ago, I lost 110 pounds, and I'm still at it, baby. It was two of me. I can preach about this. Just say no. Hold it. They smoking cigarettes, and you eating too much. They killing themselves with cigarettes. You killing yourself with food. Shame, but you're shame. I speak to every controlling spirit right now that comes to control you tonight. Give me this one. The spirit of gluttony. Let's. I got two more. Get ready, Adele. I got it. Oh. I'm coming. 5 minutes. I only got one more break after this. Don't look at it. Yeah. Just got to have another pair of sneakers. Just got to have another. Got to have another suit. Got to have another red bottom. Got to just have just another weave, just another. Just another. How long you want your hair to be? How long? Don't cut me off. So you're spending yourself. You're spending yourself. And now you done got the shame of don't want nobody to look at your credit because you went bankrupt. Why are you still living in this apartment? Because you went bankrupt. Why are you still living? Because you're walking around with the shame. Yeah. Where that voice came from, that was God. Bankruptcy, okay. All right. The last one, Keisha. The last one. Last one. So many bricks. Okay. Y'all think y'all slick, don't you? Y'all think y'all slick? Because you ain't named mine. You ain't named mine, Bishop. I got away. You know what that one is? Talk, sir. I don't know. Guess what? That's why it's a secret. Because you're so ashamed of it. Y'all ain't saying nothing. You're so ashamed of it that you can't even speak it out of your own mouth. But the Spirit of the Lord is upon me. And He has anointed me to preach liberty. Hey, glory. What's Finley? Finley, I know you're shouting in there. What's the secret? What are you holding around? What are you holding around? What are you holding into? What happened that you can't even speak it yourself? But guess what? He knows. I didn't name yours, but because it's a secret. I'm going over here. It's a secret. What is it? I don't know. It ain't for me to know. But it's for you to get set free of it tonight. For 70 years, they walked around with shame. The other nations begin to laugh at them. I'm in the text now. I'm Baptist, baby. I know how to get in the text. For 70 years, they held position, but they were in shame because they were God's chosen. They were God's people. They were the apple of His eye. But they walked around with shame. How can I be yours and I'm walking around in shame? He said, because there's a day on the calendar. And He said, this is the night. This is the night. This is the night. Isaiah 61 is in effect tonight. God said, I'm going to give you double for your shame. Whatever you've been through. Why I'm going to say, what's the benefit of my shame? Ask me, please ask me, what's the benefit? Double! I am going to say, what's the benefit of my shame? I can't be your daddy and I can't preach. What's the benefit of your shame? Double! For every last one of these, God, give me soft. For every last one of these, I'm done, Keisha. He said, everybody standing. He said, I'm going to give you a double. I'm going to give you a double for your shame. Don't worry about it, Israel, because I'm going to give you a double. Don't worry about it, people of God. For every brick, I'm going to give you a double. The double help. And he said, you know what? Y'all ready? Take one. You ready? You ready? Edmonds, you ready? Y'all ready? He said, although you were in shame in secret, I'm going to reward you in open. The same ones that laughed at you and made you feel shame are the same ones that's going to see you. Well, my soul. Just by your face being on the network tonight, that means God said, I'm giving you recompense. Tonight, bring it down. Lift your hands, everybody. The Lord is hitting the prayer room right now. Every prayer counselor, the Lord is hitting you right now. Listen. Lift your hands. Lift your hands. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me to set you free tonight of the shame. You didn't call my break. Yes, I did. It's the secret. But there's no secret what God can do. Y'all listen. Lift your hands, don't clap. Every time you do that, you make me preach more. Lift your hands. God told me, he said, go back to the original intent of your program. Bring it back into order of healing. Tonight, shame is being healed. Pastor Oscar Hayes, God bless him, he's gone on to glory. I'm an introvert. I'm one that I keep stuff in. And he said, Dad, that's no good because if you don't let it out, it will manifest somewhere else. Lift your hands. Stuff is manifesting because you won't be delivered from shame. Tonight I want to challenge 100 of you that will give a shame offering. A shame offering. Apostle Finley, I'm sorry. I got to go with what God says. I'm sorry. All day long I tried to call Jeff. I got to go with what God says. I got to go with what God says. I'll take the loss, whatever. I got to go with God. I called Jeff. He didn't answer. And I got to go with God. I need y'all to sow into this word, into Isaiah 61. I need 100 of you to get a seed of $61. I know I said something else. Cancel that. But I got to go with God because I got to sleep tonight. I need 100 of you that will give. I'm not ashamed no more. That's what I want you to say. I want you to get $61. I want you to call 855-730-WORD. 855-730-WORD. 855 and say, I'm not ashamed no more. That's the name of the message. I'm getting over my shame. I'm going to send you some oil that will remind you of this day. I'm going to send you a prayer cloth that's been prayed over. We're going to anoint the prayer cloth. And I'm going to send you my healing journal because God is getting ready to heal you from the shame. 52 weeks. You're going to journal. You're going to journal. Some of you are going to get over it instantly. Some of you are going to get over it in a process. I want to send you the journal, the Let the Healing Begin journal. I want to say, now don't. They get ready to preach you happy. We get ready to dance and all that. But I got to get you delivered. I want to send you the oil. I want to send you the prayer cloth that's been prayed. I want to send you the journal. 100 of you that will go to the phone.